And oh wow, Florinas are rare.
Ah, I kind of wish I seen more of her.
Okay, so Florina. Holy crap, I haven't seen one in forever. 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, 50 HP, 50 attack, 32 speed, 30 defense, 42 res. She's actually a hero I can suggest for a lot of people, simply because effective against armor. That's all.
That's literally it. Effective against armor flyer. I mean, sure you have Est, but Florina has res.
And then when she gets attacked, all stats plus 4. Physical attacks.
Yep.
Or sorry,
It's close. It's
Close.
basically like close defense, but
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, so for that reason, she's just like Obero as a Lancer that I can suggest because really helpful in arena style. But if you find yourself needing a hero to fight armored heroes, Florina, Obero. But honestly, I would go Obero then Florina. But
yeah, pretty much. But not the case here.
not the case here because this is a maxed out version. Anyways, Ether, distant counter, sabotage attack, guidance 3, aerobatics. Oh wow, it's I like this because aerobatics allows her to move to any other unit, and then of course any other unit within range can now use guidance. So this really helps move your heroes around. I know people like focus too heavily on stats. Never ever sleep on movement.
Especially with flyers. That's like flyers are mostly their movement. That's what makes them
My
what they
hero
are.
Nim, and good to see you, Agent.
Hey Pishal. You agent. What?
What?
Hey Pishal, welcome back. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter if your hero is like the most powerful hero in the entire game if they're out of position, and now you got to take a fight that you can't take. Like if you're in arena, you get caught out of position, you lose one hero, well your run's over. So it doesn't matter if you have better heroes if they can't get in position. So something like this is really valuable. Anyways, this is good for scoring because of distant counter, and though nowadays you want to go for, but distant counter has more use because she has high res. But
Yeah, I mean, with the lack of mages in upper arena, though.
oh, that's also true. Anyways, man, it's really hard to say sabotage attack even though it works really well. But
It
QR,
works. Yeah, honestly, either works. I think that for a Florina like this, that's a little bit tool towards support. It's fine.
it's just 50 attack is
Yeah.
the volunteer Norn. I still can't get over Norn. You know how we've gotten several archers since Norn came out, even like free to play archers, and nobody else can reach 170 BST with a merge.
Well, yeah, they can.
Wait, who?
The only one that can. The only one that's been free to play that can't is Tanya.
But who's the
Unless
other
you're
one
talking-
free to? Who's the other free
Unless
to
you're
play one?
Oh, I thought you were just talking in general.
No,
Those are
no,
the
not in
weird,
general. Free to play.
Okay. Better.
Yeah, because it's strange. I thought Tanya for sure would be 170 BST as well, because
Yeah.
if she wasn't, which she isn't, there's really no reason to go Tanya over Norn. I mean, Norn is more
Three-star.
rare,
Yeah.
but you know if you're going to try and make a Tanya, you're gonna get a bunch of Norns as well. So granted, a few more Tanyas, but like long term, Norn just much bigger of a difference maker. Anyways, that's weird. But yeah, congratulations on plus 10ing a Norn. 40 plus 10, 48 HP, 48 attack, 43 speed, 35 defense, 34 res. Oh wow.
That's a lot of close guard.
Yeah. So for those who wait a second. For those who forgot what Fiddlestick Bow does, grants defense res plus 4 to allies with 2 spaces during combat against sword, lance, axe, dragon, stone, or beast foes. What is that? It's close guard. It's triple.
So as long as you're within 2 spaces of an ally, they get defense res plus 12 against melee foes. Okay.
Wasn't this like one of the Nephany builds?
Yeah, it was. The other option was close distance guard, so that it's a constant plus 4 either way.
Oh wow! Thanks Hjortman for gifting a sub to AS12, which is oh crap. He's always here, but he's always on YouTube. That's why I can't remember. Now I feel bad. But thank you for gifting him a sub. He's always here. It's Andre. My bad. Yeah, I know. Why do you have such a different name? Hey Nims, will you let me replace Bake Spot on your friends list since he quit Nim Kappa? I'm not sure if he actually quit, but not like I'm out of space anyways. All right. Anyways, mirror impact, speed, defense, link, close guard, close guard. It's a great combination. More attack, more res. Maybe fight archers, and then reposition speed, defense, link, and then of course the double close guard is huge. But yeah, that's fine. That's really good. Dank. Nothing to change. Close call. Close call is arguably better than null follow-up. Well, null follow-up is better for killing armors, but close call arguably better because she actually gets quite quick thanks to attack speed solo and for critical depending on if you have her alone or if you have her. Wait a second. No, it's if she's alone or there are heroes with less defense. It's double attack speed solo essentially.
Yep.
So yeah, you max out that close call and you have an ether on top of that. So yeah, it reduces damage. Her lower defense and lower res is not an issue. Anyways, good job. This is honestly how you would make her. The only other thing you can consider is removing attack speed solo, but given Furkiko essentially works as attack speed. Eins, Wagasa, Mirror Stance 2, Chill Attack, Drive Defense 2, Guidance. This is a utility Kazuya. Interesting to see Kazuya as a utility hero. Usually there are better heroes to use. Huh.
Why not?
Because she doesn't score as highly anymore. That's Gen 1 Flyer.
There are better flyers in terms of stats.
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
There are better flyers in terms of stats out there.
Yeah, so I would have picked anybody else, honestly. Is it Thea? Thea?
Taya probably beats Katri in most regards. I'd have to double check.
And then you also have Tempestral's heroes available there as well, like Sigrid, or no.
Sigrid's TT.
Okay, well, whatever. There are a bunch of heroes available that could have done this build and given you a higher point range, is what I'm saying. But yeah, if you like Kazuya, I guess. But if you're going to make Kazuya a bot, it isn't as valuable. She's generally known for White Wing Lance. And thanks Fathom88 and Dragon's Ken. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Appreciate it.
Taya is better than Katria and everything but HP.
Right.
So,
that's what I'm saying, guys. Surprised to see this. You are tier 16. Okay, then yeah, it's probably not a worry yet, but all right. Next is Stan, Edelgard, Canawax Bow, Swiss Sparrow, Desperation, Tactic 3, Brazen Attack Speed. Yeah, this stacks together. Swiss Sparrow with Canawax Bow is one of my favorite combinations because this is Fury. So you have the knockback. See, here's the thing: running double Fury hurts you a bit too much. But a single Fury is still useful because it can get you into Desperation. Double Fury, overkill. But yeah, that's why I like Canawax with Swiss Sparrow. But of course, you can always run Double Fury. But yeah, this is how you would.
Run Brazen.
Right, you can also run Brazen with Canawax. We had this entire talk like months ago when we had Halloween.
Rolf.
It's so fucking hard. In my brain, it's saying Halloween. Whoa, Rolf Gordon.
Almost.
His stupid face. Why do they all have to be green-haired Shotas? Why? Anyways.
Archetypes.
Yeah, I guess it's the archetype. Why would that even be an archetype? Who the hell goes into a Fire Emblem game like, oh yeah, that's the green-haired Shota archer guy. Yeah. I remember him. He's like in all the games. No. What the fuck? That's not an archetype.
Technically it is.
Yeah, given how many games that exact kind of hero is in. Anyways, yeah, this is how you do it. All right, let's do some of the heroes you guys sent in first.
Oh yeah, Altena now has the highest voting gauntlet score ever. Fun fact.
We almost got 100 billion, man. So close.
You were this close to perfection.
This close.
Supersize Me, you ever review that Cordy I sent in? I would assume yes, because I don't see it in the list. Alright, let's start with Alex Byrne, who sent it in first. Alright, we'll probably have to do Nimdom top 10 tomorrow, because honestly, with the hero, if we do it now, we'll go into the update anyways.
Yeah. And hey, I'm doing more reviews tomorrow. Means you might see some refines.
Oh yeah, that's smart to do actually. All right. Anyways, Young Songstress Azura, Book of Shadows, Reposition Moonbow, Swift Sparrow, Desperation, Red Smoke 2, Red Smoke 3, Swift Sparrow. Double Swift Sparrow on a Azura is really weird to see. Generally speaking, running Swift Sparrow or any kind of like where you have to initiate attack with a bond skill is not a good idea. You should actually just be doubling down on bonds instead.
You know what you really should be doing? Running Sing.
Oh, I don't know. Why do people? Oh, to use them offensively, but why?
Reposition isn't going to be much better than Sing, no matter what.
New age dancers, man.
They just want to dance a dancer. I don't know, or a singer. But honestly speaking, I would have doubled down on bonds.
Attack speed bond 4 from Katria if you can get it.
Right. Just attack speed bonds, a bond here, and of course Book of Shadows is another bond. Essentially a bond. You drop their stats, it's the same thing as raising your own stats, so yeah, I would have done triple bond instead. Because the way this is set up, if you want Book of Shadows, she has to be next to somebody. And if she's not next to somebody, Book of Shadows just becomes speed +3. It's like a worthless tome then. But yeah. Anyways, that's what I would have done. Other than that, yeah, this works because this is 4 plus 7, so 45 speed, and then 6 plus 4, so 60 attack. But you gotta realize, if you're gonna do this, Nino at +3 merges with plus speed or plus attack would be far more powerful because of just, you know, Blade Tome.
Any Green Mage would probably be more powerful because they're not reduced in their BST.
Yeah. I would never really suggest making a singer into an attacker. The only ones I could kind of see it is with Ishtar, and that's because she can quad. That's aside from that, not really anybody.
Yeah, realistically.
But yeah, at this point though, I would say if you don't run her for the points, switch the tome out, because at this point it's better to switch a tome than to switch. You know, Swift Sparrow 3 is already expensive enough. I would not. Do you have another tome? No, most people don't switch your tome because it's actually really good. But if you're gonna run, you have attack speed bond. But yeah, if you're gonna run Swift Sparrow 3, it makes more sense. This is Infernal, man. Altena. Oh, you know, one of my favorite things about yesterday's summoning was getting Altena for the first time. Oh, guys,
I really wish I had her.
Right, like. When I didn't have her, I wished I had her, and now I have her. And the fact that she's plus defense, I'm really excited about that. But guys,
oh yeah, ooh.
Can you still believe she demoted? I can't.
I can't believe Earthly Gay Bull demoted. Her kid otherwise was beyond demote worthy.
It's not surprising, but
What?
the weapon is really
The
good.
exchange is that the GHB doesn't have much to note, but she is such a good demote that it's kind of surprising.
Okay, see, that's the two things. That's why when you say it's not surprising, I'm like, wait, are you sure? Because here's the thing. Trevant.
No, I know.
It's not surprising.
It's not surprising in terms of the kit,
Yeah.
but like the unit itself, really good. Like this is Ares level good.
Right.
Yeah.
When Ares demoted, that was absolutely a surprise. I don't want to hear anybody
That
say
one was
that
absolutely
wasn't.
surprising. Like even the fodder, that was
Well,
kind of surprising.
I mean, for me,
Brazen attack def.
me personally, I actually kind of predicted that he would be the demote. because-
Okay, wow, you're
Hey,
pulling a lead
Sword
on me
Valor,
right
You're
now.
pulling
Sword
a me
Valor
right
never
now.
demoted, so that was my prediction, and hey, it worked out.
But at that point, Brazen had never demoted. Come on.
Yeah. No Brazen had ever demoted yet, and it
Not
was
just
still
that.
considered extremely powerful.
Yeah, his sword was like ridiculous at the time. It's still ridiculous
still
now.
is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
those were
Ares
my
was
thoughts
more
back then.
surprising, if anything. Altena is more so. I'm not surprised she demoted when I saw her, but I'm surprised that they even put her in that position where she would be demoted.
Because the
I'm
problem
surprised
is
they
like,
gave her that stat line.
why would
Yeah.
you do this? Altena and Trevant are virtually identical outside of Altena having Earthly Gay Bulk and thus having the advantage.
Right.
So
It-
why
I
the
mean-
heck?
Why not Antravant, I guess? But at the same time, it's like,
There's no point in Trevant now.
yeah. I mean, I still use him as an Ignis nuke, and I will continue to do so because you can give him Slaying Lance.
Okay.
And you
Let,
don't
let
have
me
to
put it
switch
this
through.
way, because you don't have Altena. If you have Altena and Trevant, who are you gonna make? So
Yeah, fair enough. They're basically one's a special nuke, and then one's just everything else.
one's if you don't want to use Earthly Gay Bulk, make a Trevant. If you want to use Earthly Gay Bulk, make Altena. But at the same time, one takes Grails, and one you can naturally build up over time. So.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna commit to one of them, then you commit to Altena. But if you're not,
man.
then it's really just a matter if you want EGB or not.
All right. Either way. Anyways, the entire point I was going to try to say was like Altena was one of those crazy demotes, and I'm so glad. Not only is she
So
like
happy.
absolutely stunning, but she's absolutely great. She's basically Baruka but blue. But
Yep.
you make some trades in that situation, but
You're a more offensive version of Baruka, if anything.
yeah, that's the one. Because Earthly Gay Ball, if you forgot what it does, defense +3, and then combat against an infantry, armored or cav, inflicts attack defense -5 on foe, and neutralize foes' bonuses to attack from like fortifies, rally, etc. during combat. So they can't be buffed, huge, for attack and defense anyways, and they lose attack and defense. So she hits harder and she takes less damage. So it's so big. Other than that, if she goes up against a dragon, her 20 res, yeah, it's low, but Earthly Gay Bulb actually drops their attack by 5, and dragons usually don't even hit that hard anyways. Unless you're talking about the, yeah,
The
relatively.
armored ones do.
The armored ones, the newer ones, yeah.
The other ones, but yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, so what you did, Inferno, was take Mirror Stance to try and patch up the res, because if you add 4 res, and add another 5 decrease on attack, she essentially comes out to 33 res, which is respectable.
Yeah, and you're still at 54 defense, so it's like, 53 defense, so it's not as though you're pining for that.
Yeah, you're already taking, I mean, this is a smart thing to do. I've seen people go crazy and hit 60 defense, 65 defense. Like, at a certain point, it's just being wasted. Like, for the majority of matchups out there, it's literally doing nothing for you at that point. I know it supercharges her bonfire, but she doesn't need it. She's at 54 attack. Anyways, the entire point is, like, yeah, don't go crazy with the defense. What you're doing is right. Patching up the res at this point is the smart thing to do. So yeah, props to you. This is how I would build her if I got a plus defense. Well, I do have plus defense, Altena. This is how I would build her if I was on a budget. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Mirror Stance comes from Garnif, which isn't exactly the easiest. But...
I'm not so sure about this one, to be honest.
Oh no! Oh.
I mean, I guess Ephraim will eventually get responded.
Yeah, but never, and I'm just gonna say this: never, ever, 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 forever, ever, never use Sigmund unless you're like, just don't.
Yeah.
The first ever refined, basically.
And it's worse than a weapon that it ended up being released with. Flame Sigmund.
I'm surprised. I'm still surprised that was a refine.
So am I. Like, first off, it's still hold attack 3. Like, but it only works for 10% on player phase. You have to run quick riposte to get that enemy phase. Like, just run Flame Sigmund, you free up your seal, you get more attack. Sure, you lose 3 HP, but now you're dual faced. And realistically, you should be just fine getting that solo condition off, as opposed to 3, like 10%, like maybe 5 HP at best.
I just don't like how they're like manufacturing the bonus doubler, because threat and attack defense technically does buff you up, but you need an enemy within 2 range, and then you get it.
It's not too bad. Honestly, the bonus doubler is fine.
Wait,
but if you have Flame Sigmund especially, then you can also run like Winter Erica or Legendary Elliewood, and realistically 60 attacks should take Ardent Durandal or Winter Erica's buffs, like attack opening.
I also just don't get why you went plus speed.
I don't either. That part also confuses me.
Either way, I don't know what to say. This is a pretty big mess. Plus
Makes me feel bad for him.
Right. Plus speed Ephraims, the only ones I would suggest are if you go for the wind sweep build, which he actually can break wind sweep, and if he outspeeds his opponent, he can attack without getting counterattacked. The thing is, that had a novelty like 2 years ago. At this point, you just go Byleth.
Work a bonus doubler.
Oh.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it works so much better with Byleth now.
It does. It does.
You don't even have it. So if you didn't, well, you have water sweep. Okay.
Okay.
That's weird. Okay, but
I'm very confused by your intentions with this build or this unit.
yeah. Did Crimson say anything? Well, hopefully what you do is go windsweep on him with Sigmund, and then you run like a skill that adds speed. So like Swiss Barrow 3 if you're really down to like try that build out.
You could still keep bonus doubler, but you just need to worry about speed buff.
Honestly, like this is, and then I would run Gale Force on that. But yeah, like
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the build too much, but just don't use Sigmund to QR. Run Flame Sigmund, please.
yeah, there's no point in running both of these things together. Yeah. Anyways, this is like the biggest mess of a hero I've seen in a long time.
Ephraim himself is a bit of a mess, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
I respect seeing people build him. It's just, you gotta really put in not regular Sigmund.
Yeah, I mean, let's just chalk this up to where you're a hero that needs a double refine. So
Yeah.
all right. Anyways, interesting to see bonus double, interesting to see dealt close. The threat and attack defense also works, but like, I really just can't tell where you're going with this, so it's hard for me to give you a suggestion. But the general build for plus speed Ephraim anyways is to go windsweep. So.